The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking a field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the New York Jets. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Nashville. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Play action. Now Wilson. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Airing one out for Crowder. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 31 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And some good tackling there as he's stopped up at about the 41. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A first down carry for Henry.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A handoff running left. Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. Tannehill now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Josh Reynolds there to make the grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Bullock.
And they will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
These two teams all tied after one.
They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is La'Mical Perine.
He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
La'Mical Perine.
78 yards, and the Jets have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Hey, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
On first down, Tannehill. He completes it to Julio Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. From the red zone now, Tannehill.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Marcus May with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman. 72 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Tannehill. It's complete to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Complete to Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Anthony Ferkser there to make the grab.
And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Tannehill going to throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. On the screen, this is Coleman. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be under
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by Kevin Byard. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Bullock's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
And this is caught inside the 5. That's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off near the 34. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Henry again.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Wilson to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Davis. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis, 27 yards. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Solid. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Henry will get it. He's been busy today.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. On 1st down, Henry. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. 40. Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
Let's get off the field.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Pass caught by Crowder. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Complete to Cole. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Wilson. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Wilson. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Wilson to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's Tannehill. He's got Firkser at 5 yards. Not going to cut it here. That clock continues to run. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. On an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Tannehill. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 131 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a give right side, Coleman. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing. So now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Running from the gun with Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Now Tannehill with his first throw in OT. They'll let this go for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
That's one of those pivotal plays that'll just stick out in everybody's mind from this game. If he picks that off, what a momentum swing down here in the end zone.
And he did his job. He knocked the ball away, but it does feel like a letdown for him and his teammates, doesn't it? A chance to intercept it, turn it back over to his offense with a chance to win the game.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. Well, when you get that ball in OT, that's not the chance you envision, and the long field goal attempt here winds up lacking.
And you don't want to hang too much of this on your kicker, but he's going to leave you in a tough spot as well because you give your opponents excellent field position to start their first drive.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So often in overtime, Charles, games are won or lost on one big play. That might have been that big play right there.
And the ability to execute it despite the stakes, because let's face it, we've been there before and we've seen guys, maybe they hyperventilate a little bit when it's their opportunity. Not in this situation. They executed it calmly, and they really got it done.
And now they're set up in prime position. And he'll try and throw here on the fake, and it's caught.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise, and the Jets on one play have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you